Indulge me for 10 minutes. Okay? Indulge me for 10 minutes. We have reached a new level of things, a level of enlightenment and clarity. I'm going to show you a video and you will understand why I say that.
Tell you how white people feel. And I'm trying to tell you the truth. And here's the truth of the matter. White people are just done. We're done with the excuses. We're done with the white guilt. We are done with crybaby, ethnic, narcissist black people that cannot handle an adult conversation about race.
Now I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of Caucasian people are getting ready to run for the hills. They're getting ready to clutch their purses. They're getting ready to pull out that Black Lives Matter t-shirt they bought way back when. Don't. Just stop for a second. Don't move. Don't move. I want you to take all those words in. They're going to make sense going forward because I'm going to show you a picture. I know you don't want to see it, but goddamn it, I'm going to show you a picture. Listen to my words before you get ready to react. Unclench your sphincter. Let your booty hole breathe. This is a conversation that we really kind of do need to have. The single worst thing that could have ever possibly happened to white people here in America is the election of this man. The election of this man. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna be going, well, he's the worst thing that's ever happened to America, and I agree. But when it comes to actual factual conversations around the nasty, bloody history of the United States, the very worst thing that could have possibly happened to white people was the election of this man. Because what Donald Trump did was he upturned the game. The little, I won't even call it civil, but civil at certain points, non-civil at other certain points, conversation between the larger Caucasian majority of America and the rest of us. He came in and not only destroyed the playing field, but flipped over the tables, shat on it, took all the pieces, shoved them up there his ass, and then he walked away as if he did something. This is the very worst possible thing that white people could have ever done in the United States. Now stay with me. I know a lot of y'all want to leave, but don't. This will all make sense in a minute. Every single thing that Nick Fuentes just said in that video is exemplified in Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the answer to everything that Nick Fuentes said. And it is a symbiotic relationship. Because Donald Trump is the physical manifestation of everything Nick Fuentes said. And Nick Fuentes saying it is all the justification for Donald Trump to do the shit that he does. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. They have been gearing up for this shit for 10 years. When Donald Trump came on the scene, he knew he had no resume whatsoever to run for president. He knew under any other normal time, he would have been laughed off the stage. So what did he do? He leaned into the one thing, the one little secret conversation, the one little nugget, the one little factoid about America that we have been trying to pretend does not exist for centuries. We are a racist nation. At our core and at our soul, America is a racist nation. It's not Christian, it's racist. People like Nick Fuentes are beneficiaries of what Trump started. But make no mistake about it, Trump needed them as much as they needed him. Because without them, who in the fuck would have elected that man to do anything? but he tapped into that one vein, that one third rail nobody wanted to talk about. And he has been elected twice. Every social norm that America has foisted onto its citizens and has bragged about across the world, Donald Trump is literally the opposite of. We were told that a felon could never run for president and win, and he did. We were told that a person who makes fun of military personnel would never be elected president, and he was elected twice. We were told that you have to have some sort of a background in knowing what the hell you're talking about so that the people can vote for you, and you will not get elected if you don't, and he did, and he got elected not once but twice. Because Donald Trump is the physical manifestation of white people not wanting to have that conversation. Donald Trump is the physical manifestation of white people being fed up with even trying to have the conversation. The idea that people are trying to make people's kids feel bad about history, that is wholly a whole symptom of Donald Trump existing in the first place. He is. Now I get it. There's a lot of white people, most white people, all white people actually, that do not like this framing, but you can't argue with it. Nick Fuentes, mind you, his last name is Fuentes, is a token. He is a token because guess what? Those type of people, the Nick Fuenteses, the Enrique Terrio, the Candace Owens, the Jason Whitlocks, those two transgender women that voted for Trump, the Caitlyn Jenners, they are literally kissing up to this new found grouping of anger and resentment that was brought into focus by Donald Trump. And by extension, Donald Trump made it okay for them to be in focus. Now we have to hear shit that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like DEI is the reason a plane and a Black Hawk helicopter collided in midair. Donald Trump is white aggrievement in its human form. And by Donald Trump giving aid and comfort, white aggrievement is now back on the table. It speaks louder than anyone. Look on TikTok. Look on TikTok. Look how many people have become famous. White folks have become famous by tapping into the vein that Donald Trump exposed. Nick Fuentes can say some of the most outlandish shit on earth, and nobody does anything. Elon Musk can do a damn Nazi salute behind the presidential seal, and white people not only agreed, but they did it themselves. So no marginalized community is safe. Not from the white aggrievement train, and who is the conductor and the engine car? Donald Trump. What Nick Fuentes said might be hard for some white folks to hear, but you need to hear it. You need to hear it. You need to understand it. Every single day that Donald Trump sits in the White House is a testament to white aggrievement. He is the physical manifestation of what about us white folk. And by extension, kind of like a symbiotic, the Ouroboros, a dragon that's eating its own tail. With Donald Trump being as prevalent as he is, he gives aid and comfort to these same races that have been sitting around here since the 1800s. And their lies and perpetual stereotyping has gone on throughout history. It's never changed. Donald Trump now gives them a spotlight, a microphone, and people have to sit and listen to them. Yes, it hurts. I understand it. But you cannot argue with it. One created the other, and vice versa. It's right there.